So this is another sketchbook activity called value strips. So this is similar to like basket weaving. Anytime that you're crossing over like a rope or hair or whatever it may be, you can really make it look very cool, three-dimensional, just by adding value and shading. So my face-to-face learners, you will receive a paper that looks like this. And then you are going to make it look like this, okay, just by using shading. So, well, Miss Weaver, what do I do if I am an online learner? Well, that's what I'm about to show you. Let me just show you one finished in my sketchbook. Like that, and then I'm going to show you how to get started on yours. Now, if you do not have a ruler, you do want to make this as straight as possible, but don't worry too much. But if you have a ruler, you're going to use a ruler, and then you just want to create, and I should have done that a little darker to make it easier to see. All right, can you see that? Do another one. So basically, this is one strip, and I'm going to do this so that I have in all about 7. And don't worry about overlapping right now. And you can make them go any direction. You do want to overlap them though. So now I have 3, 4, 5. Make a little one up here, 6, and do one more, 7. Now, it just looks like a bunch of craziness. Now, this part can get a little confusing, but you just want to choose which part you want to overlap. So let's just look at this strip right here, all right? I want this strip to go over this one, so I'm going to erase that right there. But I want it to go under this one, so then I'll erase that right there. Okay, so just imagine it's a weaving, so going over a line and under a line. Same thing, now let's look at this one. So I want it to go over, or maybe go under that one, and over this one, right? And then so if I go under, over, I want to go under again, and over again, and then under again. So let's just finish that out. So once you have your strips, you kind of look and see. I'm going to go under. Actually, that one should have gone over because it's going under the next one. And over that one. And going over, under. This one, wow, what did you do here, Miss Weaver? That's a little cray-cray, isn't it? So I'm going to go under, over, and then we'll worry about that. All right, so kind of figure that out for a few minutes. So now I have all these strips like straws that look like they're overlapping each other. And you know what, if you don't get it right and over, under, that's okay. Basically, I just want to show you what shading does. So we are trying to make it look like these things are creating value because they're going over. So when one crosses over, it creates a shadow of the one underneath it, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. So anytime that you have an intersection, so right here, this strip is going over this strip. So it's creating a shadow, right? So all we're going to do is use our very nice wood pencil. I'm going to start at the edge and gradually go from dark to very, very light, just like that. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to use my pencil, go from dark, and I'm just all I'm doing is adjusting the pressure of my pencil and going from dark to light. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. This one is now going over here, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Basically, anywhere that 2 lines intersect, you're going to have that right there. Okay, And then I'm going to do the same thing here. And this is a good chance to practice, kind of like your light to dark and small little amounts. Sometimes it's a little hard to do it in small amounts, then I could just erase if I do have smudges. So again, in your sketchbook, try to find my finished one. Once you get done with that, it should look something like that. All right. So basically, you're just trying to show value every time that those lines intersect.